Hi everybody, Pedro here for PG's Continuing Journey channel and Kathy Smith's tummy trimmers workout. 10 minutes of abs on a stability ball in a minute. But before I get to that, let's take a few moments to reflect on my week. And yeah, that my last video I posted, I recorded last week because I want to have a little stay in the house fun. But anyway, this past week, it's been another week of challenges, ups, downs, highs, lows, staying on track, slip-ups, life happening, and etc. And I did my best to manage with all of it, but thank God it ended up on a nice note. But I'll just leave it at that for now because I'm going to get right to the workout. I'm all tired, but I want to get this ab workout in right now.
Okay, let's start
the stability ball.
Workout. Sitting tall on your ball with your right leg extended to side. Now using your right arm, let's reach it up and over. Here we go. Reach it up. Now imagine
No, I'm not all that flexible, of course.
Sit down as you reach over. Keep this movement going, thinking that there's a wall in front of you, so you're not leaning forward and back. 2 more like this. Last one. Now we're going to add a rotation. So you reach, come back to center, twist the opposite direction and go. I think we got it. Here, back, twist the opposite direction and go. And reach, go, and twist. Again, reach it over and twist it. Really thinking that each time you twist, you keep the hips stable as you twist with the waist. Now imagine, these are movements you use in everyday life. You have to reach, and you have to twist. So we're training our bodies the way we use them in everyday life. Give me 2 more like this. Reach it over, back, and twist.
So I did my best to focus on the food.
Back, twist. Let's do the same thing, but let's switch sides. So roll your ball over, extend the other direction, lunge the legs out, left leg out, left arm over. Take it over and back. Over and back. You got it. Reach it. Back. You reach long now.
Woo!
And back. 2 more, just like this. Reach. We're going to add that rotation. Give me 1 more. Now, we reach. We come back. We twist the opposite direction. There we go. You reach.
No, by the way, I recently saw a local news report about a certain percentage of people gained weight during the pandemic. And boy, was I ever one of them. I think it said that inactivity has become a new norm. But thankfully for me, 2 things. On this thankful Thursday, I'm thankful for 2 things. Inactivity is not a norm for me. But much of what I experienced during the pandemic, I was experiencing for years.
So if you're a beginner, I want those hips below the shoulders.
Much of what my life was when my grandparents were still alive.
Most advanced, you come into tabletop position. Let's get the hands behind the head and now lift and lower. Here we go. Take it up and down. Up.
So,
Up.
sorry Kathy, excuse me. But much of what was going on during the pandemic, I was experiencing when the grandparents were still alive. So at this point in the journey, it's really like 2006 all over again. Because I was fed up with staying at home all day, doing nothing, being inactive, not having the opportunity to go outside, experience new experiences. And I was successful the first time. So ultimately, this point in my journey is really like 2006 all over again.
Other side. And rotate. Come back to the crunch. And again, it's rotate.
I better start talking because I'm going to feel this workout.
Again.
I love it.
And let's rotate to the side. Keep this motion going side to side. First you crunch up. You bring those hips to the pelvis. You bring the pelvis to the ribs and just rotate to the side. Take it up. And then you rotate over. Rib cage to pelvis. And then then you rotate. Each time you bring the belly button to the spine, and then you rotate it over. Just give me 2 more like this. Last 2. Last 1. And then we're just going to do single side to side with the rotation. So take it side, back, over, back. Working the obliques, working the waistline, really trimming, really getting those internal muscles. Make sure you're relaxing your neck at this point. Don't strain.
That's why also at this point in my journey, I no longer say I had a good week or I had a bad week.
A little higher, and release. Pull the belly button in, tighter, tighter, and release it back. Now when I say release, I mean slowly. I don't want you just to drop back. Real slow. I want you to go real slow as you come down. So you contract, you contract, you contract. Now you lengthen. Contract, contract, slowly lengthen down. Just 2
No
more in this direction. We're almost there.
Not a long hours at the office. More life happening at the beginning of the week. Let's hope that no matter what happens with the scale tomorrow, the new week will start on a little better note than it has been in recent weeks.
Marion, how you doing? Down and release. Bring it up, contract and lower. Shoulders long. Neck relaxed. If you want to, you can bring those knees together to make it a little bit more difficult. You can squeeze those knees together. You just have 2 more, so hang in there. Last 1, lower it down, just straight back and relax the whole thing out. You made it through the crunch series, yes. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna just take a good stretch right now, and now roll out into a tabletop position. So from here, notice shoulders and head are on the ball. Everything's relaxed up. Hips are high, 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 but squared off. Hands go overhead and put them right together. Interlace those fingers.
Sorry, Kathy. Hang on a moment, please. Slow the shirt. I know in social media there are those folks who love to show up in their underwear, or seen a couple where they're working on their underwear, but I am not one of them, so don't get any ideas, folks. But let me not get into that right now. Let's get to this. Because as at this point in my journey, I'm trying to be more focused than ever.
Now to keep yourself stable, rolling off the ball, start with many, many little motions here. And the more strong you get, the stronger you get, you can reach a little further. So eventually you're taking those arms all the way down to the side. Take it down to the side. Here we go. Take it down, down, bring it up.
Woo!
Take it over, over, come back to center. 1 more on each side. Down and up, up. Last time. Come back to center. Now what I want you to do is just hold it there. Bring your feet together on the ball. I want you one last stabilizing exercise. Squeeze the buttocks, lift those hips. Right now, you're working that core just to keep you on the ball, just to keep you from falling off. You're working those really internal muscles. So maintain that. Let's roll back up. And what we're going to do is release it. And let's go around the other side and push out into our back extension. So from here, I want you to
My bad, but
extend your ball. Extend your legs out. Now, if you need, you can put your legs against the wall if you need that for stability. Otherwise, hands on the ball. Let's go up and up, work your back. Up for 2, and down for 2.
now this I love.
Up, and down, and down. Now at any point you feel like you have that, you can put your hands on your forehead, and lift it and lower.
I'll just keep it right here.
Up, and lower. Lift it up.
I don't feel like hurting my neck right
and
now.
Up, and lower. Lift it up, up, and lower. It's 3 counts up. And lower. Lift it up, up, and lower. Last 2. Up and lower. Last 1. Hold it up here, hold it up here. Put the hands down. And now roll it back. And from here, let's go into our roll-up position. So what I want you to do is put your hands on the ball. Let's demonstrate first of all, just level 1. Level 1 is you roll out and you roll back in again. And notice I'm hinging at my hips. Let's do 2 more like that. Take it out pull it back. This time, when you go out, if you want a more advanced version, keep the hips straight, roll it all the way out, and come all the way back in. And right there, you really have to work your core. You have to engage your core. Pull the belly button to the spine. As you do that, take it out, 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 and pull it back in. Give me 2 more like that. And pull it in. Last one.
Woo!
Pull it in.
But when I track all my walking with the Fitbit and Google Fit apps, I noticed I did a lot of walking this week.
Position. Elbows on the floor. And now, legs up. Lift it up for 2 counts. And lower. Again, lift it up. 2 and lower. 2. Lift it up. 2. Lower. 2. Squeeze it up.
What I like to do is
Lower. 2. Lift it up. 2 and lower.
just make it
2.
twist with my hands.
2 and lower.
Stability.
The key to this movement right here is not to arch your back. Only go to a diagonal. You're not trying to bring those legs too high. What you want to do is lift them up and then lower. Up, 2 and lower. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you come up. Just give me 2 more like this. Last 2 and last one. Okay. Push it on back. Let's go back for tuck. So roll on back. Get our balls in their proper position. You need to roll your ball back because you need some space so you can roll out into a plank position. So let's roll on out into your planks. Now, only go as far as you feel comfortable. If you can go all the way out to your thighs, if you can, otherwise put your calves, holding it there. And now we're going to start to roll it in. Here we go. Let's roll it in and push it out. And roll it in. And again,
So thrilled that they saved the most difficult part for last.
hips high, because that's where you're using those abdominals. Keep the hips high and roll it back out. And use the abdominals and keep the hips high. Now, keep that neck long. Don't crunch the neck. Don't crunch the neck. Here's a little tip here. Keep the neck long. Keep those hips high. As you pull those knees in.
In my case, don't look at the television.
Out and in and out. Just give me 1 more like that. In, last one. Roll it all the way back. Great job. Now let's take it down and continue to work our obliques. To do that, I want you to take your ball, position it right next to your legs. Drape yourself over the ball. Hand
My
out
bad.
the ball. Extend that leg, other arm up to your hip. Here we go. Take it up. It's up for 2 and down for 2. The more comfortable you get, the more you can drape yourself when you go down. And lift and lower. You got it. It's up for 2 and lower. Keep it going. Make sure that you really think about
Woo!
the rib cage to those hips and extend it. Again, up and now we lengthen. You just have 1 more like that. Lift it up and now lower and just stretch it out. Stretch it all the way out. Relax it there. Stretch the side. Lengthen those obliques out. Come back up and let's take it to the other side. Get the right position again. Fall to the side. Press it against your hip. Extend that leg. Drape yourself over your ball. Shoulders are stacked. And now we lift it lower. Here we go. Take it. And it's up. Lower down. Belly button to the spine. You're lifting up. And now you lower. Contract it. Really. Take it up, and lower. Lower. Contract the area right on the side. Contract your waist as you take it up. And then lengthen it. And down. Take it up. That's one make it a little bit more difficult. Hands go behind the head. Down and down. Take it up, and down. Only when you feel comfortable. If you want to challenge yourself, get the hands up there. And up, lower, down. Maybe it's the last one. Up, and down. Stretch out that arm. Drape all completely over your
Woo!
Hold it there. Come back up. Now remember, having great abs and training your abs is more than having a great six-pack. Core stability is something you use in everyday life and affects every aspect
Thank you, Kathy. And thank you, folks, for watching. And hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. And we'll see what happens as far as weighing is concerned. As I pointed out earlier, I no longer, at this point, begin again. At this point in my journey, I no longer say I had a good week, I had a bad week. And no, my journey is just like my trains to and from workflow or from workflow to home. There's never a straight line. So I'll have to see what happens, but hopefully I'll be, the last couple of weeks had to have some rough starts. But hopefully the new week, no matter what happens with the scale, tomorrow or after I post, when I post my next video, will be off to a little better start. In the meantime, have an awesome day and I'll see you later. Peace out. Stay healthy, stay committed.